Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Democratic Data. And in today's episode, we'll try to understand what are India's chances to bounce back in the upcoming Gabba test, which starts from tomorrow in Brisbane. So, after having an excellent victory at Perth, it felt like India would be able to carry on their momentum in Adelaide as well. But in Adelaide, they missed a couple of tricks according to me. First of all, after winning the toss, the decision to take batting first was something which I did not understand, and the results were also immediate. India got bowled out for a paltry 180 only. In response, though Indian bowlers tried to achieve most out of the swinging pink ball in Adelaide, their efforts went in vain, and then a couple of missed chances, including Nathan McSweeney and Travis Head, made it very costly for Team India. Eventually, they had to succumb to a 10 wicket loss to Australia. Now, the momentum has definitely shifted to Australia, and the difference between these two tests only being of 5 days, Australia are in a much more advantageous situation. So, in terms of actually trying to get their act together, what I feel India needs to focus on their middle order, and that has not been firing for a long time since the home series with New Zealand. The main concerns that we have found out is like if the openers are not giving a solid start, the middle order is actually not being able to provide a backbone or a framework to the overall innings. To be honest, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have not been at their prime best, and and for India to actually come back strong in this third test, their form is of vital importance. Our bowling department has no doubtedly done much better than the batting, but there is too much pressure on Jasprit Bumrah, as the other bowlers they have missed the trick in maintaining the proper length and line, especially on these bouncy swinging conditions in Australia. So I feel apart from Jasprit Bumrah, both Mohammad Siraj and Harshit Rana, if he is playing in this third test, they should try to up the ante and give proper support to Bumrah so that the pressure is maintained at both ends. Now, talking about the pitch, Gabba historically has been a bouncy track, and as far as the reports from the curator is, the pitch is much more fresher. So historically, Waka, which used to be the earlier playing ground in Perth, was the most bouncy pitch, but since they have moved to Optus, the most bouncy pitch in Australia is the Gabba. So if India wins the toss, my take is they should bowl first and actually try to restrict Australia to as much lower score as possible. On the other hand, if Australia puts India to bat, the strategy should be to actually survive the first couple of hours when the ball is fresh and bouncing and swinging. And at the end of the day, we all do recollect the historic win that India had at Gabba almost 4 years back. But we can't actually take this as a norm. Gabba historically has been Australia's fortress, and to beat Australia in Gabba, India needs to play out of their skin. So once again, to summarize, India's middle order has to fire, and the bowling pressure that's on Jasprit Bumrah has to be distributed. Now, talking about our spinners, I am not sure whether Ashwin or Jadeja or whether the both of them would be able to make into the squad, but as far as reports are there, Jadeja might be playing in this Gabba test, and this might be vital in the later stages of the match when the pitch actually slows down a bit and there might be certain cracks opening up. So India also needs to take that angle into account, like who would be able to extract much of the track if they are actually batting first. So there are a couple of, and last but not the least, there is also the World Test Championship in line. As of now, things are pretty difficult for India. They either have to win 3-1 or the best scenario is winning 4-1, which as of now, according to me, looks far from reality. So that was all from me today. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.